Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Silent Night. Well, yeah, it's a killer Santa Claus movie, but, well, if you ever saw the original Silent Night, Deadly Night, then you would probably think that maybe this movie was supposed to be a sort of remake of it. And in a way it is, but let's get into that. So we have a killer dressed up as Santa Claus who goes around to punish the naughty. The first one he gets is a police officer who's apparently having an affair, and, well, he winds up getting him with Christmas lights. Nice opening kill, huh? The next day, Deputy Aubrey is called in to try and do some investigating and try to figure out what the heck's going on because the electrocuted officer does not show up. So, of course, there's this big mystery going around. The killing spree keeps happening. The killer Santa Claus winds up getting more victims, one of them being a bratty teenage girl, and a few people in a motel room doing a adult film. One of the main suspects is a guy named Jim, who's just a real bunghole. But it turns out Jim's not it, and of course there's this old man that they think it could be it, and well, it winds up he's not it either. So then the killer Santa Claus winds up going to the police station and tries to burn it to the ground. Luckily, Aubrey is there to try to take care of it. She winds up taking the flamethrower away from him, and it seems like that Santa Claus could wind up could be more cooked than a Christmas goose, but predictably he winds up getting out of the police station. It's revealed that the killer is named Ronald Jr., whose father went on a little crazy spree of his own when Ronald was a kid, wind up, let's say, crashing a Christmas party his ex-wife was throwing. And who winds up taking Ronald Sr. down but Aubrey's dad? Yeah. So the movie ends with Ronald Jr. in his pickup truck, apparently getting ready to enter another town. The movie stars Malcolm McDowell, Jamie King, and Donald Logue. So why did this movie suck? Well, the one thing that really got to me about this movie was, okay, yeah, it was not exactly an exact remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. There were a few kills in the movie that kind of were like in the original and a little bit more insane. But a lot of the kills in this movie were just that. They were just way over the top, ridiculous. And Malcolm McDowell trying to do a southern accent is like, sorry dude, not buying it. Donald Logue in another horror movie where he is a complete bunghole. It's like, oh, come on, man. It wasn't bad enough you were in Blade playing somebody like that. Now you're doing it in this movie. Come on, man. Seriously. Just keep living on those grinder for life checks, okay? And the other thing that got to me was that ending. Like, okay, that was kind of lame. It was like just some ordinary guy is supposed to try to act like an immortal warrior. Like he's supposed to be Jason or something. He survives a flamethrower attack. No, I don't see that happening. That was kind of lame. But the other thing that got to me was that maybe it's me, but Ronald Jr. looked older than Aubrey's dad in the movie. So that whole thing to me that didn't make a whole lot of sense either. It's like, wait a minute. How is it that he's supposed to be the killer and it was supposed to be his... I said, you know what? It's probably just an ending that they probably just threw together and pulled it out of their stocking and said, you know what? Here it is. I don't know. Maybe I saw the ending in a different way than everybody else. When my wonderful, beautiful wife Sarah and I watched this movie a couple of years ago, there were just a lot of questions that I felt were unanswered about this movie, but then after a while I was like, you know what, screw it, it's just a pretty bad horror movie. Like, again, a lot of kills are just way over the top, and just really a movie that I just didn't really care that much for. Would I say it's extremely bad? No, but it's not something I'd probably watch around Christmas time, along with the horror movies I like watching, like Jack Frost and Jack Frost 2 and stuff like that. But there you guys have it, a review of Silent Night. Love to hear from you guys in the comments below about how you feel about this movie, whether you agree or disagree. And, of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. If you've got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that made you go, ho, 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 was that bad? Send it my way, and I will get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.